is not gangster. That's very not gangster.
I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll
Say that again. I couldn't hear you over the sound of me myself.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. Little homie, listen, try and serve me. I put a 25 in your back like Barry Bonds jersey. On the streets, on the beach, y'all ain't able. Cause to our shit on rappers like major labels. What's with the ice grilling, homie? Change your face. This heat'll do more than tangible to change your race. Girls love metaphor, and I love them back. Addicted to getting head, chicks call me the brainiac. Battle rap with words, war like jihad. I write dope, flow crack, my notepad need rehab. Fuck y'all CDs, y'all can't see these or touch these. Rhyme so chronic, my soul's give you the munchies.
Like, yeah, we do need to get over calling everything gay. It's not cool.
Some shit is gay though.
I mean, true.
Like I saw a picture on the internet, and it was two niggas and a girl. One nigga happened to be laying down, and the other nigga, wait, the one nigga was laying down in the bed.
Right.
The chick was on top of him.
Right.
So, that's standard. That's a chick and a nigga.
Yeah.
Then there was another nigga in this photograph. Now, it's not like he was on the other side of the room or, he was sitting on the other side of the bed or, even watching TV. My nigga was behind the girl. And he also was straddling the nigga. So you are now laying down with two people on top of you. I don't know where they do that at.
I mean, that's definitely a gay moment. Can't
defend
that one.
As I looked on this nigga's Facebook page, I thought it was one of them comedy pages, but it was an actual real nigga.
Oh, it was an ordinary dude.
It was an ordinary guy. He not from here. He from down south. And
when they from the south,
well, hey, they freaked out. And one of his statuses said, "Damn G." Then he tagged the dude who's in the picture with him. "I can't believe we broke the internet. If only they knew." What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're not finna tell me straddling another man is some deeper, darker criminal link to this.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
You can't, Tom.
No. I'm trying to get in their mind for that statement. Hold on. I'm finna do it. I'm finna try.
Go for it.
All right. Photos are just a snapshot of a moment, right?
Yes.
So that moment could be something completely different than what the photo made it seem like. For an example, somebody could just be standing there looking down at their phone. But because of the angle of the camera, a woman who might be picking something up, who's nowhere near this person, can now make it interpreted as if this person was looking down at her ass because of the angle of the photo. For all we know, bro might have been trying to climb across the bed to get something, or niggas was wrestling, whatever. Not trying to say that what they were doing might not have been a gay questionable moment, but I'm just saying the photos can deceive your lying eyes at times. That's all I'm saying. So I get it.
Don't climb across me, fam. As a nigga, don't reach across me. Anything that you need as next to me, ask me to hand it to you. If you can't stand on the other side of me and grab it, do not reach across me. I will punch you in your shit. Flat out. That was gay. Don't straddle no other man. And then be like, "Oh, folk, we broke the internet." Like, no, you fuckers are gay. Gay, 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 gay. with a capital G-H-E-Y. Fucking homos. But you know what? It's all good, though. If you can hear the sound of my beautiful melodic voice, you are now tuned in to another episode of the Deaf Fresh Show. I am your host, Young Fresh. And on the ones and twos, as always, is Mr. Tone Deaf, ride shotgun. He doesn't have a shotgun, but he's riding shotgun.
Hey, so a couple of people emailed me about the Charles Lemon episode.
I was told that I was rude.
That was one of the emails.
And I was told I was fat shaming.
That was another email. But the few that was not talking about how rude and fat shaming you were.
Hey, look, I'm trying to get a deal. I'm trying to get sponsored by Nightline.
But a lot of folks really started dropping their scenarios about the chat line experiences that they had as well too. One particular person talked about how she thought that she was just talking to an average bald fat dude that wear sweater vests that don't have patterns on them, and actually ended up meeting like a basketball player from the chat line.
That's a good experience.
Yeah, as I'm saying, she said that we always talk about the bads. She wanted to do the good. She said that he told her that the reason why he didn't want to say who he was because what if that got out?
That he's using the chat line?
Yeah, that he was using the chat line.
Well, famous people do a lot of freaky shit.
They kind of do. Another one, which came from California, was she actually was using the chat lines to sell drugs.
I didn't want to know that.
These are people sending in their chat line experiences. I didn't ask them to. Or maybe we did. Did we?
I don't think we did.
I don't know. Maybe they just assume. We always tell people, feel free to write us.
Right. I like to, here on the Deaf Fresh Show, I personally like to speak from, experience of certain things that I've done in life. Just try to be a little transparent. Like, I don't know if I told, maybe it was on an episode of Hushly Awkward, but my friend didn't want to meet this chick, and he told us to tell him that he was shot. He was in the hospital.
I've done that to chat lines before. I told a young lady.
Why do we got to fake your fucking bullet injury?
Because he didn't know how to turn her down. I told, this on the Yahoo Messenger year, so the evolution.
Oh, yeah, because it went from the chat line to the internet.
Yeah, it went from that to AOL, and it went from AOL to Yahoo Messenger. I told a young lady on Yahoo Messenger, because I guess I was supposed to be going to see her, right? Like an hour later, I definitely was not going. And she's like, where are you at? It's like, oh, hey, this is his brother. This is Mikey. And he got arrested. He got pulled over for doing the speed limit or whatnot, and he had a ticket. So he's not going to be able to make it. So I told her that. Then a couple of days later, I acted like I got out of jail. Supposed to be rescheduling this again. Now this time she was supposed to come here. So she's planning to come here the whole 9 yards. I gave her a completely different address. So she was here, but she was on the east side. And as horrible as a human being as I am for that, she ended up meeting somebody over there. And they hooked up. And I think they got married.
What?
Yeah. I curved her. Sent it to a completely different address.
And she met her
soulmate.
Tone, that is low down.
Is it if you met your soulmate?
No. But
or was it divine intervention?
Look at all the bad shit that could have happened to that young lady.
This is true.
You could have been assaulted. You could have been beaten.
Well, she was
raped.
white. She would have been fine.
She was what?
She was white.
You're not fine in the ghetto as a white woman.
I sent it to the east side.
What east side?
The east.
East, that east side?
Like Bradley.
Oh, I'm like
where the real money is.
If you sent her to motherfucking like Palmer and Keith.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
She's a fucking dead woman.
I wouldn't do that.
Fucking buff him an hour.
Yeah, the chat line, it started off. Evolved to the messenger, and then that's when the pussy really just
I
started.
just want to
flying
say
in there.
shout out to all the chicks that I've ever met off the chat line. Some of y'all I fucked. Some of y'all sucked good dick.
Oh my,
Some of y'all I didn't return y'all calls.
damn,
And some of y'all we're still friends to this day.
this
So,
is true.
you know, it's a good and a bad for everything. So shout out to
All right. But speaking of lines and phone calls, this episode, me and Juan kind of had something completely different we were going to talk about until we started driving to record. We, on the Death Fresh show, as well as Host the Awkward, have always had this.
Before we get to that, can we talk about TK dumbass?
That's what it is. We got to talk about TK and Meg Thee Stallion.
Wait, what did Meg do?
No, she didn't do nothing bad. I actually kind of wanted Mimi and them here for that, but we can start here, and if they show up, so be it. So Meg Thee Stallion is actually trying to trademark Hot Girl Summer.
The phrase?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you get your money.
And that's what I wanted to talk about, especially being the fact that we was watching BET Uncut and Meg Thee Stallion videos today
Meg Thee
for
Stallion
like
is
2
so
hours before we started recording. Host
Meg Thee Stallion is so fun.
Oh.
If you ever listen to the show, Meg, I love you. And Tone think that you just the flavor of the month right now, and I'm gonna forget about you, but I'm not, because you fine and you have talent. So I believe your music will be here, even though you rap about riding dick and other niggas. It doesn't matter.
He still will love you.
I still listen because it's
Just don't
decent.
bring nothing home that he
Yes.
can't get rid of.
She brought money back your home. We can't get rid of that nigga.
See, that's why you don't want to bring nothing home. Can't get rid of. But yeah, she's trying to trademark the phrase "Hot Girl Summer." Now, if you play it right, I can see her really running with it. I can see her making fragrances. I can see her making that a clothing line. I can see her just doing a lot with it to take it away from the Hot Girl Summer equal hoe concept that's out there.
Yeah.
To turn it into an actual brand. Because, you know, we've always said that is all people are doing is taking phrases and to sum it up as doing wild shit during the summertime.
Facts.
YOLO. What was the one last year?
Living my best life.
Living my best life. Like, that's basically what people are doing. They're just saying, I'm going to go out here and be reckless as fuck, and here's the label we're going to call it. So, shout out to Meg for doing that. I hope you get the trademark, and I hope you do big things with it, and you make tons and tons of money off of it before white people do.
Yeah, because, you know, once white people get involved.
Like the bonnet situation.
Fuck her. $98, bro. Suck my dick.
For those who don't know, listen to the last episode of Real Bar Talk and see how a white woman basically manifests destinied fucking bonnets and are out here trying to sell them like an original concept. Kind of like The Lion King. Okay?
Like, if you saw the movie in 94, you seen it already.
No. Did you know that even the movie in 94 is not an original movie?
I can believe it. They stole that.
Yeah, it's a Japanese anime called Kimba, the White Lion, which was out.
White people love stealing shit.
It was out. And literally, you can almost watch Kimba and see literally scene for scene takes of the original Lion King.
Yeah, because I think the Japanese version is a white lion.
Yeah, I just said Kimba the White Lion.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
It's in the title, my nigga.
My bad. I mean, white people steal everything.
But you know, the thing about it was a lot of people was not mad that they stole the idea because that's what America does. We steal shit and repurpose it.
Yeah,
but the thing about it is they swerping down. One, they never knew what Kimba the White Lion was. They've never heard the person who created it. They don't know what they're talking about. This is the original. We've sat in these studios and we came up with this idea ourselves.
See, I'm not mad that they steal shit.
Just don't lie about
I'm
it.
mad when they lie that they stole it. Like, look, Kimba the White Lion, Simba, Lion King. You stole it.
And the people was like, dog, we see that you didn't steal the whole concept. You did do your own thing. but there's a lot of stuff that you lifted from here. And then the dude who made it, he even said, like, dog, Walt Disney has always been a major influence on him and his decisions and how he did stuff. That even in Japan, he was known as the Japanese Walt Disney. So you're going to tell me if somebody says, hey, man, you're the Hispanic Juan Dinkins, you not going to see who the fuck this is?
I must see about you.
Right. Just because it might not be an insult, you just want to see who the hell is being compared to me. And then you be like, all right, bruh, I see your work. I fucks with you.
White people stole everything. They stole Power Rangers.
They did. Like, bro, they stole Power Rangers so bad. The fight sequences are really just the Japanese show.
With them doing voiceovers when the Power Rangers are talking.
Fact.
Like, white people can suck my dick. Because y'all steal everything. Y'all stole the whole fucking country. Meanwhile, if we get caught shoplifting at Walmart, they're throwing a book at us. But
they stole a whole group of people. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
Because we would not be sitting here doing this podcast. We'd be doing this podcast in Kenya.
But speaking of white people stealing things, they have stolen TK's freedom.
Did they really?
Because he decided to break in somebody's house and steal items.
Look, at the end of the day, I get it. He's a 16-year-old boy.
He's not 16.
Well, at the time this happened, he was 16.
I'm like, he's 19.
Yeah, we got to start where it is. So the time that this happened, he was a 16-year-old boy. Yes, armed robbery. You can get a slap on the wrist as a juvie kid and do a little juvie time, maybe a little community service. You could be off in 5. The problem with TK, is it TK?
Yes.
Okay, because I keep hearing everything. I'm just TK. The problem with TK's situation was he ran.
I'm sorry.
No, that actually fit on time. The problem with TK's situation, he was ran. And then while he was on the run, people, he makes this song, okay? This song, The Race. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, bruh. Before we started recording Hoaxly Awkward, we were talking about music that was fire, but the lyrics were trash. That's one of the songs where I always felt the beat was so fucking hot that if given to a more talented rapper, you would not make that song go away. Because half the shit we didn't know what he said. But apparently the judicial system did. Because in this song, he's in so many words telling everybody what he did.
I feel like people don't learn from prior situations.
I think sometimes the younger generation don't know about prior situations.
Well, you should do your fucking research. Like when rappers go to jail for serious crimes, the first thing that they try to do is use your lyrics against you. Like they did it to Lil Boosie when he was on trial for murder. They wanted to use his lyrics against him. They did it to C Murder. Like they used his name against him because his rap name is C Murder.
Now, a lot of those cases, they do use the argument of what's artistic expression and what's a confession. So even now in courts, using the lyrics are very controversial. That's where a lot of times, a lot of artists don't have their lyrics brung up. Now, you have used it in those particular cases, but in some of those cases, that argument backfired on the prosecution team. So they kind of backed away.
I don't know. C Murder's still in jail.
Yeah. No, I think he got out.
I don't know.
I think he out. We got to Google that shit while I'm talking. All right. But the thing about TK's situation was you could have argued artistic expression, music that he was already working on prior to before this happened, or anything of that nature, to the point where he might have even been able to get away with it until he did one thing completely stupid, people. He shot a video for this song, and in the video, he has one of his wanted posters from him running in the background of his video. So now something that could have been just considered artistic expression, song you've just done, has now officially been time-stamped of exactly when you did this, stating to the world you made this song, or at least this video, after you cut off your security bracelet and decided to flee. So now it's like, oh, so now you're actually rapping about the situation you're currently in, the situation you're currently on trial for. So you're basically confessing to what we're trying you for. Stupid ass. Is he out?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll look.
But you also shouldn't be admitting to being anywhere near a crime in a court. Well, Juan, you robbed a guy and then he ended up dead. I can't be in the courtroom talking to the judge. He'd be like, okay, so, yeah, I robbed him, but I didn't kill him. Because now they looking at it, well, if you didn't rob him, he wouldn't be dead. So whether you did the murder or not, you are now party to a crime. Because the shit you did prior to the murder is the reason why it was a murder.
Facts.
So, yeah, just, rappers and kids have to make smarter decisions.
They do.
Like, I get it, all this popping shit, and you want to rep for your gang, and being a gang seems really, really, really cool.
Being in a gang does not work in your best interest.
No, it doesn't.
You have actual gang members
who don't
trying to get out to do better things with their lives. Meanwhile, you got dumbasses like TK and 6ix9ine trying to be down for their gang or paying for gang members that's all blowing up in their face.
But you know what? I think some of the shit that rappers go through is kind of partly the fans' fault.
Explain.
Because some people as fans, like, when you not really, like, if you own these records and you preaching that you live in this lifestyle, some fans who are living this lifestyle want to know that you about this action, that you really live in this lifestyle. Then there are other fans like myself who I don't care if you really doing what you're saying. I can appreciate it as an artistic view if you can word it right, and you don't have to live it, but if you can paint the picture and make me feel like I'm there, I can. That's how you know it's good music.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Like, I believe, like, come on, fam. There's rappers that we listen to that we know now. Jeezy definitely don't sell dope no more. Jay-Z definitely don't sell dope no more.
Hell nah.
But they can get, when they step in the booth and they know the concept of where they're going with a song, it's like natural. It's like second nature. Jeezy could go back to those blocks in Atlanta and rap about the experience that he had. I know he doesn't do it anymore because he wants to own corporations. He said, I know Hove been telling niggas where the fuck he lost 92 bricks for 20 years.
But here's the thing. Jay, when he does talk about that street life, he lets you know that he talks about it in past tense. I'll tell you one rapper who I don't listen to his music as much as other people do, but I respect his music and I respect him for something I seen him say in an interview is Plies. The one reason why I always respected Plies is Plies said he raps about this street shit, but he says he's rapping about it for the people who can't do it. He's like, I'm not about that life, but I had so many people around me that's about that life that could not express it. I'm telling their story.
And see, and I can understand that. Like, when I was rapping, I ain't never sold dope, but I know niggas who did sell dope. So
but the difference is if you got interviewed and someone asks you about this drug life, you not gonna sit there and act as if you moving this weight, you doing this, you know the proper scale ratio to bag up a rock to get this bitch high. No, you're gonna be like, look, I rap about what I see, I rap about the people that I'm around that does this stuff. Have I actually sat down and cooked up some coke? I don't know, but
I'm not even gonna say I don't know. I didn't do it.
Like, So you might say, no, I didn't do it, but I know someone who did, and they told me how they did it. So when I go to say these bars, they're authentic.
Right.
Now, on some cases, some people might be like, man, fuck this fake drug dealing ass nigga. Okay, you might lost a fan or two because of that, but on the other side of the coin, they now know you just telling the story. You're a storyteller.
Right.
So they're going to respect the story.
You have to live like you. I would like if my nigga was out here really fighting drug cases, he can't talk about it, but let me tell his story. Because now it just looks like it's coming from a fictional place, even though I really know a nigga fighting this case and behind them walls. But
right, and you might be telling his story.
Right, because he can't tell it because when you under investigation, you don't want to say
you
too
definitely
much.
Can't say nothing.
But yeah, TK deserve all 55 of them years he finna do.
And the crazy part is that's just the 55 from the initial case. During the time when he was on the run, he of course got into another robbery situation, and he's actually charged for a murder case in that situation as well too.
He never coming home.
And here's the crazy part. His so-called rap career that everybody keeps saying is over would never exist if he didn't run the first time. The only song that he is known for, which is the one you just played, only happened because he ran, and I guarantee you one of his boys who probably talked him into cutting the bracelets off to begin with told him, like, hey, man, let's go to the studio.
He openly told you he didn't beat the case. He just ran.
Right. So this is what
motherfucker.
think I happened, bruh. They're all sitting on the couch smoking weed. And he was like, dog, I ain't going to win. I'm going to do some jail time. Instead of his niggas sitting here waiting until he gets charged for the armed robbery, his buddy's like, man, fuck the dog. We should go to the studio and let's just lay down all your songs you did. Like, so that way, you know, the album is out, and while you in jail, your hype getting up, and you come out, you going to be the man. It's like, man, I can't go nowhere. I got this bracelet on. Man, fuck that bracelet, dog. And his dumb ass did.
How the fuck do you cut off a house arrest bracelet?
Dog, you got to sit there and just, you got to be cutting for a while.
I'd be afraid a motherfucker gonna slice my ankle off, man. Don't touch me.
And because I like the minute that thing come unsnap, or don't the sensor go off and just,
I don't know. Can they give it to me as like an Apple Watch or something? Don't put that shit on my ankle. Put it on my wrist, man.
nah, nigga, you put it on your ankle because that's the one place it's not going to be a bothersome.
It's a bother. How am I gonna get my shoes on?
It's above your ankle, dog. It literally will stop right at where your shoes. So unless you putting on Timberlands that come all the way up your thighs.
Just give me my house arrest bracelet like an Apple Watch.
No, bruh.
Put it on my wrist.
You talking about one of these little rubber band bracelets?
I'm just saying, just, you know, give me my. I don't even want to go to jail, so I don't.
Yeah,
even
just
need
don't
it.
put yourself in that situation. You ain't got nothing to worry
Because
about.
I ain't killing nobody.
Because I'm telling you, when you try to make that phone call to God, that nigga's not answering.
God is petty.
I think it's the simple fact that we stopped actually like talking to that nigga on regular conversation. Like heaven is a corporation.
I'm pretty sure.
Heaven. So for those of you guys like earlier before we dove in this, me and Juan was in the car talking about how we have come to the conclusion that we are going to start making our own cartoon. So if anybody who works at Adult Swim that's listening,
Please sign us.
like
Please.
please.
You need this. You need this idea.
So first, I was thinking about us turning Broken Blunts and Bad Bootlegs into like a little mini series here on the pod where we record different phrases, different segments of this movie and turn it into like an episodic show. So, 30, 40 minutes every week, you get a parts of Broken Blunts and Bad Bootlegs. But then me and Juan was talking about like, who really listens to our prayers? And how is this shit decided? So we are going to let you travel inside the mind of our stupidity. If you are an avid churchgoer, with the exception of Jacob, because he's used to our ignorancy by now, and you don't like this or you call this blasphemy,
Fuck you.
no, hold on. We got something for you because the name of our TV show was Blasphemy. So
I was just saying, man, church motherfuckers have a sense of humor.
you got to. And that's where this comes into play at. So if you've been listening to the Death Fresh or Hopefully Awkward, you know that we've strolled down memory lane about church and kind of talked about how getting to the pearly gates would be, how it really is to live that life in heaven. So we come to the conclusion that 97% of the people that actually are in heaven have one or two jobs. You are either a guardian angel,
which is probably a filthy
in the field.
That's a filthy job.
Or you work in heaven's call center.
The heaven call center gotta be trash.
Now and I know you wondering, well, Tom, what about the other 3%? That's upper management.
Okay. So we already established that guardian angels are field workers.
Yeah.
The call center are the people in the call centers.
Right. The office.
That's the office.
Right.
God is the CEO.
Right.
So he's the boss.
Exactly.
What does middle management look like in heaven?
Okay, so certain people like Azrael, Gabriel,
because apparently Jesus is just like a teenager who can't come home.
Yeah, he's supposed to stay with his moms,
right? Like,
which we don't know where she
is. His mom Mother Nature?
You would think that. I think Mother Nature is more like his auntie.
Then who?
He stayed with his auntie for like 33 years because his dad was like always gone and his mom might have had a drug problem, but. It's the opposite, whereas in the woman don't know who the baby daddy is.
Jesus' mom has a drug problem. Did you really just say that? Okay, anyway, who's middle management in
all right, so middle management would be like your major angels you know from the Bible, like Gabriel, Azrael, Lucifer, demon kind of people, Lou, as we call him for short.
Lou. Gotcha.
They will all be considered middle management.
Okay.
I think Lou was more like a vice president who got transitioned to open their southern office.
That's down south, all right.
He got promoted to the southern office. Now, like your typical corporation, there's always a scandal involved. So we come to the conclusion that Lou's scandal was he got caught sleeping with Eve.
God didn't like that shit?
God didn't. He had to cover it. He had to clean it up.
Yeah, because if that shit got out to the rest of the management team,
like I'm trying to start a new business here, and we come to find out that you sleeping with the new corporate's wife. We got to save face somehow.
So is this before God became CEO of the world?
I'm thinking God was still on this building process.
So he was on his way up the ladder.
He was up his way. He's at least on the board.
And Lou was his right hand man.
Right.
But Lou was out here fucking bitches.
Probably his younger brother.
Okay, so so pretty much Lou was gonna fuck up the money.
He was basically gonna fuck up the bag.
So, but he had to clean it up, get Lou out of there, so you save face.
Right.
Like I'm stern, but I ain't gonna fuck you over.
Right. You my brother, dog. You fucking up, but I can probably save this.
Okay, so that's how Lou ended up in.
So he gave Lou a promotion and said, "I got this office in the southern region. I need you to oversee." But what Lou didn't realize was he accidentally left his favorite stapler in the office, and he came back, and the password was changed.
So he put Lou out and wasn't gonna let him back in.
No, he wasn't gonna let him back in. That's where this whole big argument came from, where there's constant arguing and bickering. Now you know when somebody get fired from the office, or you come in and the desk is empty, or they locker cleaned out, rumors start flying around.
So there's rumors on why Lou was transferred.
Right. So no one really knows why Lou was transferred. So all these rumors started flying around. Niggas in the field was like, yeah, man, he tried to come for God's job and he got fired. So dog went to go start his own business. Well, what they don't know is God kind of owns that business too.
Right.
He owns both of them.
See, that's just typical niggas in the office. It's always them call center motherfuckers.
It is. That's how it started. So niggas in the call center quickly called their homies in the field. Girl, let me tell you about what just happened here. You know Lou? Yes, the pretty nigga with the suit. God just fired dog. What? I just seen him do it at the other building under. See, that's the thing. That building is his building. God got jealous that Lou actually started having this great idea for this business, and it was like, not on my watch. So God got rid of Lou. So Lou down here just like, he just running just cutthroat business. He just snatching people up. He ain't got no call center, so everybody's in the field. They do everything. Girl, if you want a promotion, you need to go holler at Lou.
Why do I feel like that's the only black girl that works in the car?
Nah, they all sound like that.
It's the only black girl that
They
works
all
in
sound like that. They all talk like that. Because you got to think about it, dog. Who pray to God more than anybody?
Niggas.
Black people and folks that are fucking. Dog, can you understand the nigga who accidentally speed dial heaven during sex? Because you know there's always that, oh God, oh God, oh God. Like the big pick up the phone. Hello, this is heaven. Oh God, oh God.
Okay,
hold one moment.
So, do you think that heaven's office is diversified?
Interesting.
Like, do you think that there's a mixture of black call center people, and then there's the white call center people, and then there's black guardian angels and white guardian angels?
Let me ask you this question.
I feel like black guardian angels are the people who try to save you from shit, but you still end up in a fucked up situation.
I can see that. So here's my question. Is macaroni salad in heaven?
Possibly.
If macaroni salad is in heaven, then yes, that call center is most definitely diversified.
It's just imagine being CEO of the fucking world.
Right, dog.
Like, all this is you.
All right, so just to give y'all guys a heads up, the rest of the crew has just came back from the food run. They will be joining us for this epic storytelling of Blasphemy, the animated series.
Hey, that's the name of this episode, Blasphemy. I'm just saying, like,
I
just...
thought y'all already had one called Blasphemy, because y'all do that a lot.
We probably did. You know, it's a working title, so
Right.
it's a working title.
I mean, hanging out with you is blasphemous.
Damn, that's how you gonna do her whole life?
First of all,
I feel like as a God-fearing man, I shouldn't be kicking it with the devil.
We just confirmed the devil is God's brother.
And he runs a bar.
That's on the show. That's because I got that from the show.
So who
No.
better to kick it with?
Right. Because
Then-
Lou Bard be going down on the show.
Yeah, Lucifer's name is Lou.
We just call him Lou.
Call him Lou.
Lou.
Lucifer, right?
Well, that's where the idea of him having a bar came from for me, was the show. And it made
I'll
sense.
never watch that show because I'm scary.
Oh, it's not even.
like-
It's not
It's a
like that at
comedy.
all. It's very comical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a devil detective or
It's
something
'cause
like
I-
that.
My daughter watched that show.
You know what? It'll be great because with Mimi being a private detective and we keep secretly saying that Jesus probably hates Mimi because he used to date her in the afterlife.
What?
You would be the private detective that works with Lou.
y'all,
Yeah, he like the worst.
Dog be woman. Dog be bagging bitches while they on the case.
It's a fucking womanizer.
Definitely a woman.
Jessica Jones is fucking Luke Cage while she was on the curse.
Well, she fucked
So-
dude because that's the only person who can pound the pussy like the way he wants.
I felt like she just wanted some big black cock in her life.
BBC?
The BBC.
The BBC, terrible human being. So this call center life. Juan wants to know: do y'all feel like Heaven's call center will be diversified?
Yeah.
Because I said black people definitely work there because black people work call centers here, and God only
feel
wants
like-
people
I
with
think-
I feel
experience.
like they would be in different departments.
I would think if there really is a heaven, there would be no more color lines. Like, didn't we have enough of that down here?
No, fuck that.
Like, everybody got to be the same.
God definitely racist.
God racist?
He might be.
Why is God racist?
Damn.
You the CEO of the whole fucking
Okay,
world.
so then all white
And
people
you-
in the call center and all the niggas in the field?
That's probably true. But you know, nah, because I feel like a guardian angel is somebody who is not supposed to let shit happen to you. So then when you pray and then shit still happens, that's definitely your black guardian angel. He probably was at the bar. He was asleep when the call came through.
He was playing
Or-
PS4 or Xbox.
Or he like black parents. Mm-hmm, that's what your ass get.
Right, that's that nigga. See, white guardian angels.
Or maybe he just on CBT. So if he knows that you're supposed to get hit by a bus at 3 o'clock, unfortunately, he shows up at like 3:17.
What the hell is CBT?
CPT,
Christian black people time.
colored people time.
I thought she said CBT.
That's what she said. That's why I
CB.
said
Same
Christian.
thing, Chris Brown time. A lot of cocaine involved.
Dude said Chris Brown.
Cocaine, booze, and titties.
If
I
I
bet
did, I
cocaine do
apologize. I
make
got a
you
mouthful of
lose.
fries.
I bet cocaine do make you lose like time.
You
It just
definitely
seemed
lose
like
time.
you do cocaine and then you go into a space time.
Either you're
continuum.
doing a lot in a little time, or you're doing a little in a lot of time.
but you don't know the difference because
Don't
you
know.
high.
I feel like tooting coke is like the equivalent of the quantum realm. From,
Yeah, like
from Marvel.
Yeah.
definitely a time jumper.
It's definitely a time.
Because Peter was like, so we've been gone
Until
for 5
No,
years.
they don't. They actually keep up pretty well.
Because Peter was like,
What?
hey, we've been gone for 5 years, but it felt like 5 minutes.
Because I've said this multiple times. I always wanted to try Coke. I was just scared I was going to like it.
And that's probably what's going to happen. You're probably going to be like, woo!
That's the fear
This Coke
everybody
is
does.
awesome!
Like everybody's
Coke
scared to
is
do coke because they're
awesome.
gonna
Coke is
like it.
awesome! I want to get high.
Yeah, if I walk in a bar and Monte brushing his teeth with his finger because he done been doing lines of Coke, I'm the fuck out.
He finna
Hey,
do
you
that shit
said-
eating his chicken.
Wait a minute, who was that? Who said they went to the bathroom and like 6 people came out and you?
That was
clearly-
me when we was at Arlington, Houston.
Like clearly,
Oh,
you know
you said the
somebody
white
did
girls.
coke.
Yeah.
That's how Ricky.
I went in the bathroom at my family bar with a whole bunch of bitches in there breaking down an 8-ball.
Not an 8.
A whole 8-ball. Jacking, too.
Damn.
They was jacking.
That's
like,
a
yeah,
lot
nigga,
of coke.
Nigga telling me that they was in there boss jacking. Like, nigga, I got my own shit. You know who? I'm like, listen, ladies, I just got to pee really bad. So,
Did they
yeah, I
ask-
peed in the bathroom with like 6 bitches
Did they
Sniffing.
with
offer
an
any
8-ball
to
of cocaine on the
you?
table.
Did they offer any to you? Because sometimes they'll do that.
No.
They friendly.
I knew them. Like,
Oh.
they like friends of they like my mom and them age.
Is there? How did we get here?
We let them in.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Is there coke in heaven?
That's what's gonna be my first question.
I think all the clouds are made of cocaine.
I was just going to say the clouds.
They're all cocaine.
Is that why God don't answer no calls? Because he always tooting?
Toot,
God damn.
toot.
We
That's
said
where the
these-
term high as a cloud came from.
That is, they do say that. Cloud, you on cloud 9.
I'm just saying, fam. If
There's
I
a
was
specific
God,
cloud that has the cocaine.
It is
Cloud 8-ball.
Cloud 9.
It's called Cloud
I'm
9.
gonna say
If
Cloud
you make
8.
it to Cloud 9, you made it.
You see sound.
if I was God, I wouldn't
Dude, you
answer
see
y'all
sound?
motherfuckers.
You think they got a
phone calls.
nightclub up there and it's really called like Club 9?
No, it's probably Club 666.
I think that'll
In
be
heaven?
Down, I think that'll be down below.
That's how you know it's the most crackinest place in the
Oh
world.
my gosh.
Does Lou work here too? Is he bartending?
He
Lou.
owns that one. That was his original business.
So Lucifer get to own shit in heaven? Do God get to own shit in hell?
He owns hell.
He owns
Oh,
hell.
God owns hell.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
because Lou got caught fucking on Eve, and he didn't want to lose the business because we stopped believing in God and go with a different God, like Buddha, some shit like that. He moved Lou
A little
down
fat
to the
baby
southern
Buddha.
division,
Southern
and
Hemisphere.
told him to
Hemisphere.
run that. Like, here, I need you to run this office down here.
Right. So
People-
so
where
God
I
pretty
say the
much
people
run
I don't
everything.
like.
Like, so people who don't qualify for this branch of heaven's military can go to your branch.
So do they barbecue in heaven, or do you gotta go to hell for that?
I think you got to go to hell for the good barbecue.
For the
Yeah.
best
That's what me
barbecue.
and Juan was talking about before y'all walk in.
know where
You
to find
They
it?
guarantee
eat
you gotta,
they eat macaroni
for the
salad and
best,
shit like that.
the best bars, the best barbecue.
It's usually a filthy.
You
Best
gotta go to
weed.
hell. The best weed, you gotta go to hell.
It's like-
That's just like
it's
if
like
you
being
live in the
here.
suburbs
So what the fuck
and
is
you
the
gotta
point
come
of
to the
going
hood
there?
to get Ashley's barbecue.
So basically, research and development is in hell.
Yeah, probably.
So let me
Nah,
ask you
everything
this.
that's cracking
If all
is
the
down
good
there.
shit is in hell.
I don't.
why are we
I
going
don't
to hell?
know. They might got.
because it's clean. You know
Better
how you want
pay.
to live in the suburbs. You want to live in a clean area, but sometimes you want to go trap it out in the hood. Like
They
you
might-
live out here, but you want to go down to the Onyx.
Yeah,
on
you do all
37
your
and
dirt.
Elite,
You do all
it
your
might
dirt
get
in the
shot.
hood, but you take your money.
You don't
To the-
shit where you lay your head.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
There it is.
Now we've also come to the conclusion that because of this shit that the Christians say, there is no you have to be squeaky clean to get in heaven. We feel
Nah,
like
fam.
to get in heaven is like
You just
passing
gotta be
your
decent.
driver's test.
Yeah, you just gotta be
can do
decent.
some shit. You just can't meet this number.
Hey, you can hit the curb. You just can't go over the
You
curb.
just can't. You can't. There's instant fails.
Yeah,
like
hit
killing
the going
kids.
over the curb or not stopping at a stop sign.
Yeah, like killing kids. Blowing up buildings with
Yeah.
people in them.
Killing
You can't
folks
get in.
maliciously, definitely.
So basically, you got to
You ain't gonna make it.
Law and Order to not.
Are there angels that actually like defend you in front of Peter?
Like the
Like they like
like a
a
lawyer?
lawyer, a caseworker?
Dude, like
Nah,
a public defender.
I believe the angel's job is to usher you. They get you to the. I'd put you in a good position to get to the line. Now, when you get to the door,
This
it
what
is
you
on
gotta say.
you to dispute
They
your
gonna
own
ask, they gonna
motherfucking
ask you
case.
shit.
So like Jay-Z did Rockefeller, you like I put you niggas in a position to win. Now it's up to y'all.
Right,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Actually win.
Because they ain't gonna lie for you.
Right.
No,
Like
I
a
kinda-
lawyer will.
I kind of feel like when you get to hell, they're gonna make you like spread your cheeks and cough and shit. Like
Yeah,
when
you
get to jail.
definitely been it over.
You gotta go to
coffin.
hell to get your physical in
No,
hell.
I feel like you probably gotta have.
You getting a
something
thumb
that
in your
wanna
booty
get
in
you
hell.
But some people like that
Right,
shit
bro,
though.
you
So
ain't
that
got
really
no
a bad
knuckles?
thing.
That's why the
Just
ass is
hang
gonna be
up
in
there.
hell.
People like
I'm
this.
gonna stick a
Wait,
thumb in
you
her
ain't got a
butt.
what? What they hand you?
Like brass knuckles and shit like that.
Oh, they just
What
hand
What
you.
if
Barbed
what
wire
if you
bat.
go to hell and you have to reenact the scene from Michael Jackson Beat It when they fighting with the knives?
Dog, if I get down
They
there
like
and they
tie your
got,
wrists together and give
if
you
I
a
get
knife.
down there and they got you doing shit like this to get in,
And that's just so you can get in like the cooler part of hell. Like you
hang
still
out-
gonna be in hell.
So
when
what
you
you
lose
saying
this
is,
fight, you
what you
going
saying
to
is
the
when you
deep.
die, you go to purgatory.
Yeah,
Purgatory is like the DMV.
Purgatory is where you do the knife fight.
As long as they got,
It's
like,
where you do the
barbecue
knife fight, and if you
shoulder
win the
and
knife
shit,
fight, you go to heaven.
So
Or do
purgatory
you
is
go
like
to
the
hell
DMV.
if you win a knife fight? Wait a minute.
So if I
Now this
pull
got
up
too
to
deep.
hell and there's two motherfuckers out here in white jean
Just beat
jackets,
it.
white jean jackets joined at the wrist, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
Where you going? You did.
I don't know, but this ain't for me.
You in purgatory. Just sit down.
Just
Relax.
And who the fuck be performing in hell? Like on New York
R.
Underground,
Kelly?
you got like Natalie's.
Tito Jackson.
You
R.
definitely
Kelly.
got R. Kelly down there.
R. Kelly
We
gonna be down
already
there
know
blowing.
that the Backstreet Boys perform in heaven.
R. Kelly down there. You know who down there? Elvis Presley. So you gonna get you a white rock club. Elvis Presley definitely down there.
Damn, that means I gotta go to heaven to see Prince and Michael.
Yeah, why you gonna do? Don't do Prince.
No, so you
Prince
gotta go to
is-
heaven to go see Prince or
Oh,
Michael.
I was gonna say Prince is in heaven.
Yeah.
Michael not.
Michael might be the opening act in purgatory.
No, that's the catch-22. He might
Hey,
have
fam,
got
I'm
enough
not,
on
I'm
there
not
to
gonna let you
pass
say
the
Mike
driver's
could
test.
potentially be in hell.
I think Michael gonna be in purgatory. I don't think nobody's sure about Michael.
His angel lawyer is definitely gonna have a hell of a case
You think
to
so?
get him in.
But I thought them white boys got busted for lying though.
See, yep,
They
see.
did?
So he gets a couple
What
points
about-
back. That's how he gets in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, Mike
All right,
ain't.
all
Mike
Yeah,
ain't.
they did that whole documentary thing, and then after
So what
that,
about John
The Oprah
Capper?
documentary thing. I
Yeah.
never watched it. That Never Ever Land shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
does OJ get in?
Hell no. OJ going to
in
hell.
playing golf with somebody balls, like balls, like they play with balls in
Jeffrey
hell.
Dahmer down there trying to barbecue niggas.
Oh,
nuts
Jeffrey
and
already knew he was going there. He called Lou
Jeffrey in
earlier.
hell right now,
He called Lou.
definitely hosting the barbecue from the niggas that lost the knife fight.
I would not.
Damn, so you
I'm
died.
not going to his
So
barbecue.
you died twice?
Nigga died twice.
That's
I'm not
fucked
going.
up.
I'm not going to Jeffrey's barbecue.
That nigga-
That's the name of it too.
Jeffrey's.
Jeffrey barbecue.
Can you imagine
Jeffrey's
what's?
barbecue.
Can you imagine what's on that freaky ass nigga menu?
You know how on Bob Burgers, Bob come up with all
Cock
these
and
unique
cock and
names.
ball shish kebab.
But what if when we in heaven, we really don't have to travel to hell? Maybe they have like a version like
DoorDash?
Uber
And,
Eats.
yeah.
DoorDash.
Like DoorDash.
Heaven eats.
Lyft.
First of all, hell DoorDash gonna be terrible. It's always gonna be a motherfucker with your
Something
straw
always
in
gonna
your
be
drink.
wrong.
Hey,
Somebody
eating
ate one of your
motherfucking French
wings.
fries.
it's gonna be hell DoorDash is always gonna be some nigga with dreads who pulling up like y'all niggas ordered some food.
Dog.
y'all niggas ordered some food. Yeah, I ate
Just
some of
to
y'all
make it
fries.
safe.
Who gonna
No,
whoop me though?
All the food spots will be in purgatory, so they can equally deliver to both locations in 30 minutes or less.
yeah, the best food still gonna be in hell. Ain't nothing good
Why
for
you
you.
not delivering 30 minutes or less? Can't you just snap your fingers and your food pop up?
Who knows?
Not in hell.
Not
You don't
hell.
know nothing,
You don't get no perks in hell.
nigga. You
Maybe
if
it's
you
Some of y'all the perks down
Okay,
there.
you got to think about it. Juan.
matter of
The
fact,
perks-
if you go to hell, you have
perks
to eat
might be
at
the perks
Jeffrey
we
Dahmer's
really want.
barbecue place. You ain't got
Hell's
no
perks
choice.
might be the perks we really want.
It's gonna be motherfuckers.
Because
on
if we
perks
go to
down there.
heaven and it's ran by white people, dog, that shit gonna suck.
I don't know. It's gonna be a token black guy in heaven.
Who said he gonna be on our side? That'd be the one who forget what color he is.
So are
to
you
be
saying
down.
you want to go to hell?
Hey, the moment I'm in heaven and they do like a welcome
I
dinner,
told
or
you,
whatever,
bro. If it's
and they get to
mustard,
serving like tartar
macaroni
and all that
salad.
shit, I'm like, bro, I'm out of here.
hey, but some of them classical songs be fire though.
I'm sure, bro.
Fuck that.
Nah, give me some bass, bitch.
Hey, heaven got bass.
Not in no classical shit.
There's some church. There's some trap. There's some classical trap out there.
I feel like at the gates of
I feel
hell,
like
they,
Bach would definitely have bass in
feel
his
like-
music.
I feel like if you go to hell, you have to listen to like the same song over and over and over.
Nah, because if
Chris
Prince,
Brown, we good.
if Prince is in heaven, the music is gonna be fly.
In heaven, in hell, you have to listen to the same song.
No.
Oh, and then everybody
Didn't they
in
let the
hell
girl
got a
walk
different
in?
song. Like whatever song you've ever hated in your entire life, that's the song that's always gonna be like a soundtrack in your head.
I don't.
24/7.
I don't think.
Pumps in the bumps, pumps in the bumps. I can't think of a song I hate so much that I would hate to hear.
Well,
a million
Lucifer, if
times
you
over.
listening, I hate Funkdafied.
Oh, Funkdafied.
Just so that could play. I feel like that's gonna be playing at the gates of hell anyway.
I probably would. Macarena would probably be the song that'll send
It's
me
just,
over the
it's
fucking
just
top.
gonna be a bitch in a cage on fire in the back twerking.
Hey, you can't kill nobody.
But what if hell is
You
like?
know what? Hell got the dopest.
What if
strip club.
hell is divided based on our race? So, like for us, hell is like 1920s Mississippi or something.
Yes. Oh my God. Nigga keep running Mississippi.
So then, what will white hell look like? A bunch of big black niggas fucking
Yes.
white women?
Nope.
Fucking their wives.
Nope. Niggas running everything.
Everything. They got to work for us.
It'll be a Mandingo party.
Some
On
white
their
bitches
mama.
like that shit.
They
Though.
mama gonna be at a Mandingo party.
Jesus, that's a little rough.
Ooh wee.
You know what? The more that we talk, the more this cartoon will be real fucked up. Yeah, Adult Swim, holler at me. I need a check. I
Like
need
we
a
need
bag.
that check though.
Cut the check.
Whole bag.
I mean,
Cut
I
the
would watch it.
check.
I would, because it should be fucking hilarious.
It would
Well, damn.
My
nigga,
God,
did
fam,
you do
really?
that on the mic?
because it has to be somebody.
It's only
gonna be
one
hella
nigga
smiky.
that burps on this motherfucking podcast.
Monty.
And your name is not Juan. So check your motherfucking bodily functions.
D
Y'all
apostrophe JUAN.
Thank you, Monte, because he ruined my outro last time. So
No, I
good
didn't.
job.
Burping and shit.
I didn't burp on your outro.
But you interrupted me.
I was just trying to show you some love because we related.
That's not what you were doing.
I don't know what I was
You were
doing.
questioning and
I
talking
don't
about
know
some
if
shit
I'm
that was
just hungry. This chicken is fucking fire.
Both. So
The
we've
chicken
come to
was
the end of
alright.
this episode.
Well, how long is this episode?
50 minutes.
Damn, we've been here 50 minutes.
Yeah, man.
So, funk fire.
Well, thank y'all for tuning into this
Da, da,
episode.
da, da.
We about to listen to tip drill videos again.
No, we not. We about to watch
We're finna
Chucky.
watch Chucky.
Chucky.
Apparently, we're going to watch Chucky.
We got enough time for that?
We got enough time for that. That's why we
You
in
got
the show
enough.
now.
Well, you gotta go.
This is for Tupac.
I don't have shit to do.
sure you-
Exactly. Sit
make
your
sure you
ass
check
down
out-
to be quiet.
Make sure you
See,
check
Roscoe
out
take
all
you home.
streaming.
She down there.
I know. I live right by you.
Right. She'll take you home, bro.
I didn't know where
He's scared to. He's scared to ride in my car. I might put him on the track.
Fam. Damn.
Probably because he don't want
Pimp mobile.
Fam, Mom, you don't want to get pimped.
Why not? I'm the safest person to ride with.
And she got
If
plenty
niggas
5-star
roll up on
ratings.
her, she can actually do something.
And she got plenty Uber
Yeah,
5-star
I definitely
ratings.
just took the shank out the car, bro.
I do my Uber rating like 4.95.
I used it to cut up the meat.
Who gave you a 4?
Somebody gave me a 1. 2 people gave me a 1.
Damn.
Why?
You
Cause
suck.
niggas be wanting free rides. That's
Hating
all.
them.
Hating on my
how you
scooter.
That's why they going to hell.
How you get a free ride on Uber when you got to request it through an app?
Because you can call and complain and say
If you
some dumb
complain,
shit.
and then they'll reimburse you back.
Yeah. That's all.
Kind of like if you order on DoorDash,
Maybe
but your
because
food
you
never
didn't-
made it,
you didn't show them
they
the
give you
titties.
money back. Yep.
They ain't pay me
Because
enough to show my
DoorDash
titties.
had to pay me 2 days. In
How
a
much
row.
does that cost?
Yeah. I told you Precious took my food and dropped it off to
Just
somebody
see my
around the
titties,
corner.
$250.
$250?
$250 for the titty.
Never mind. You
I mean, I didn't punish
you
her.
cost
This
you
man's
cost
titties.
you cost too
My
much.
titties are dumb nice though. They damn
True.
worth $250. Oh, okay, that's cool. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't. I'm not paying $250.
That's cool.
I don't
worry
want to pay
about
$250. I'm not.
Don't-
$250 per titty, though?
No, I'm giving you the package deal.
Oh,
I was like, who bought just one titty?
well,
I don't know, man. I didn't sent one
diversity.
titty before.
Just like people who only get one titty pierced.
I have sent one. That's because they couldn't handle the pain.
Because
They
I've
got one titty
seen,
because they couldn't
I've
handle
seen
the other
one
one.
titty pierced.
I'm like, you gonna have to do my shit at the
Same time, man. Same time. I don't know you.
Because I've seen that he only had one titty pierced. I'm like, there's some nice titties, but why only one of them? You know what?
the girl on Powerbomb at the office. You know,
Dude, power bomb. What the fuck is going on?
Well, we've come to the end of this episode.
We've been
of
trying
Death
to
Row,
close. Been
Speaking
trying.
of power bomb, let me go make sure that little girl's still alive outside.
Damn, yeah, they was out there trying to drown the little girl. 3
Well,
boys.
with that being said,
Why you just
All
gonna
them little niggas going
put
to
that
hell.
bad juju
Oh,
on there?
sorry.
for our attempt to try to close for the third time. This always happens. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms, that's such as iTunes, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Deezers, Castbox, or wherever else you listen to your podcast at. We're dropping every Thursday. Be on the lookout for all shows here on TDR as we expand our network even more. Make sure you also check out other shows like Hostly Awkward, Real Bar Talk. You know what? Just go to Linktree and check out all of our shows. That's linktr.ee/TDR network. With that being said, Juan, what's the letter of the day?
F for fuck you.
We out, people.
Fuck you.